Am I the asshole for not specifically stating I won't serve alcohol at my house? So I moved out. I wanted to invite my family over to dinner, but because it's further away 1-hour drive, which is a lot where I live, and they complained about getting home late, then I changed it to brunch lunch, and to show my new place. I invited 7 people family, and made sure I had plenty of options. Coffee, tea, juices, smoothies, several types of eggs, bacon, sausages, salmon, French toast, waffles, fresh fruit. My family knows I can't drink alcohol. But my brother got annoyed that there weren't any mimosas or Bloody Marys or things like that. My mom agreed, not in a rude way, but said that if I let her know I didn't have any alcohol she would have brought some. I didn't because A, they know I can't have any, and don't buy it, B, we met at 1 p.m, most people I know don't drink by then, and C, they were driving. My brother later told me that if he'd known there wasn't alcohol he wouldn't have come all that way, and that I'm a bitch for not communicating it. Some of my friends agree that it's rude not to let guests know, but most think he's the asshole. I think so too, but I'm biased. Am I the asshole? Edit. Some people asked, I can't mix alcohol with my meds. Haven't had any for years and years. Edit 2. I don't ban alcohol at my house, I just didn't think anyone would expect me to serve it for lunch. Alcohol isn't always served for family dinners, just often, so I wouldn't say alcohol is always expected. Edit 3. Sorry if it was unclear, I didn't tell them I wouldn't have alcohol because I genuinely didn't think they'd want to drink at that time when needing to drive. I didn't intentionally withhold the info from them to make sure it stays alcohol-free. Holy shit, your family won't show up unless there's free booze. Your brother actually called you a bitch for not telling him there was no booze. These people require a program. This is not normal behavior. Not the asshole. Not the asshole if your brother can't hang out with you without having a drink, that's his problem, not yours. Not the asshole. It's really strange to me that they would expect alcohol to be served at your place when you don't drink, and that is a known fact. If they had any interest or doubt about it, they should have asked. Not the asshole. Your family is ungrateful as hell. You had one hell of a spread. I would have loved to come, with or without alcohol. Not the asshole. Sounds like your brother has a pretty significant alcohol issue. Super not the asshole. Sounds like you went out of your way to put together a nice meal for your family. They should have asked what you were having, offered to bring something if they wanted something specific, especially knowing you can't drink. Your brother also sounds like an alcoholic. As a lover of mimosas at brunch, I vote not the asshole. This is your immediate and close family who know you don't drink and therefore could have reasonably assumed you wouldn't be keeping alcohol in your new house. Plus, they all had an hour-long drive home. Your brother seems to have been coming more for the open bar than to check out your new place. If you can't make it through a single meal without a drink, you've got problems. Not the asshole. Been to several brunches at friends' homes and all of them are social heavy drinkers and they've never served any alcohol. So if heavy drinkers can not serve, let's realize it's not a requirement, nor is it a faux pas to choose not to. Sounds like they're ungrateful. You prepped a massive meal to enjoy with them. Instead of enjoying spending time together, they are disappointed there's no alcohol. Wow. If I were you and he said that, I would say I wish I told you so you wouldn't have come. Not the asshole. You don't owe anyone getting alcohol. Especially if you don't drink yourself. Your mom might have been only non-confrontational and acknowledged your brother's comment. If it was a weekday, 1 p.m. is early for a drink. Even on a weekend. And especially if someone has to drive. You weren't inconsiderate, but they were ungrateful guests. Okay, never spend a penny hosting these people in your house ever again. If someone you know doesn't drink is hosting something, you always ask if alcohol will be there or if it's allowed. If someone doesn't smoke and is hosting an event, you reach out and ask if smokes will be there or if they will be allowed to be brought. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. You have done nothing wrong, you had lunch to show off the place, not a party. You have all the right to decide what is served or not. What the hell? It was a lunch. Look, I drink a lot even in a country where drinking a lot is the norm. And I think this is insane. If you were hosting dinner on a Friday or Saturday night, I absolutely would expect to be able to bring my own alcohol to drink, but to expect you to provide booze when you don't even drink and to get pissy with you about it at lunchtime is absolute insanity. You're not the asshole and your brother needs to sort his shit out. Not the asshole at all. Who the hell can't even get through brunch without alcohol, to the point where they get angry about it? And WTF is wrong with your mother? If you chose not to serve alcoholic drinks, why on earth would you want someone bringing their own, which implies that they're so dependent on it that they can't cope without it? That just sounds like a recipe for disaster. If you choose not to serve alcohol, then people shouldn't be bringing it into your home anyway, and certainly not for a 1 p.m. brunch get-together. This whole thing is crazy pants. What did they bring? When I go to a meal at someone's place, I usually bring wine to share, and if the host doesn't drink, a treat for them. They should have brought it themselves if they wanted to drink. Is it not rude to get pissy because someone didn't serve you the thing you didn't even ask for in their place? Not the asshole. Are your family members low-key alcoholic? Called a bitch because you didn't serve any? Count your blessings, they live so far away. Sounds like brother is a bit too dependent on drinking to have fun. Not the asshole, not sure why your friends cannot do things without alcohol. Sounds like you had a nice little brunch set up and you were being responsible to the people coming to your house. Not the asshole. Can I come to your next brunch? Sounds great. Not the asshole. I don't drink and my friends and family know I won't provide alcohol with a meal. There is literally not even an expectation to provide it. You were kind and generous in providing brunch, sounded beaut. Not the asshole. I love mimosas at brunch but couldn't imagine being upset that they weren't being served. Nor would I expect them, especially when going to the home of someone that doesn't drink. Not the asshole, but it sounds like your brother has a pretty big alcohol issue. Might want to check that out, especially if it gets worse. And our people who can't have a social gathering without alcohol have some sort of problem. That said, in future, just make sure everyone knows your home is a booze-free zone and you won't serve it or have it in your house. And you don't want drunk people in your home either. It will mean that some will not come, but no loss. Not the asshole. Another non-drinker here. Not for medical reasons, but because I just grew out of wanting to. Why would people expect you to buy booze for them when you don't drink? Barbecues at our place are always bio. We don't drink. We won't stop others, but we won't buy it for visitors. We're providing food. Sounds like your brother wanted to piss up on your dollar. Nothing was stopping him from bringing a 6-pack or a bottle of his own. Talk about spoiled. You put on a great spread with lots of options. Not the asshole. I'm from England. Drinking is part of our culture. IDK where you're from, but even in England where drinking is very much a cultural pastime, no one would lose it at you like that for not serving alcohol in your own home, especially that early in the day. It honestly sounds like your brother may have a drinking problem. Not the asshole. Reading between the lines, as the child of an alcoholic, your family has at least one problem with alcohol. I am sorry they are not more supportive. Not the asshole. I do enjoy a drink but can manage to go one meal without it and not be a baby about it. Not the asshole. Everyone knows that alcohol is not welcome in my house. Not only do I not serve, I don't allow others to bring it in. If you need a drink to spend time with me, then please don't come. Not the asshole, your house is not a bar. A lot of restaurants and food places don't serve alcohol. They know I can't have any and don't buy it. We met at 1 p.m. Most people I know don't drink by then, and see, they were driving. No, yeah, they should have stayed home if they wanted to drink. How alcoholic are your family? Not the asshole, you are never required to provide alcohol in your home, because alcohol is no staple or shouldn't be. You need to have water and some snacks as the minimum. That's it. I have turned up to many an event and been a bit meh there's no booze because social anxiety and such, but wouldn't ever be rude about it. That's my own problematic boozing face with tears of joy. Not the asshole, your brother sounds awful. If anyone talks to you like that, you don't ever have to talk to them again. Also, if they know you don't drink, why are they expecting alcohol?